where best friends and next-door neighbors, Willow and Lillian, spill the tea on murder, mysteries, and other things that go bump in the night. So get your favorite teacup ready, and let's get into it. Welcome to Cruelty Podcast. This is Lillian, and with me is Merris.
Hello.
Because it's Merris Monday.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so if you recall our last episode.
No, I don't.
This is the last episode of Merris Monday, because Merris is dead.
Oh.
Anyway.
Okay.
My last episode was I was going to try the CE5 method of meditation to summon aliens.
Greer.
From that grifter, Stephen Greer, who looks... Ooh, he looks fucking weird.
He is the alien.
He looks like if you pumped Mark Zuckerberg full of steroids.
little waxy.
Shiny. Yeah. Like he's got the meat sweats all the time.
He might bite me. So that's what I'm a little scared of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I did it, y'all. I meditated it.
Yeah.
I wanted to do it every day, but
it
was cold and rainy and cloudy, and I couldn't see the sky. So I did it on the one day I could see the sky. And so we'd fucking straight up froze my tits right off sitting out there.
We wrapped up like little burritos.
In a blanket, and I put on a shwoo, shwoo, shwoo.
Yeah, we did.
Meditative. I linked it in the description. And first of all, the meditation was actually very lovely. I enjoyed it.
She's a lovely Australian lady.
Yeah, or New Zealand. I can't tell the difference.
Yeah.
And like... I don't know. She was just like, imagine the world is so beautiful.
Everyone is holding... Oh, I don't know why. That's my Australian.
What is that?
I don't know. I won't do it again.
Don't.
No.
She's like, everyone is in love and peace and love. And it made me cry because I thought, wow, the world's shit.
Right.
I'm sad.
Right. What if everyone held hands kind of meditation?
And then I just kind of focused my mind. I was like, okay, aliens. I was like, just a little sign. I was like, come down here, do something. My God, help!
Right.
Or fuck us up. Pick one.
You're right. Fix the rainforest.
Quit buzzing
please.
around uselessly, you cunts. Do something. I admit that's not the best way.
No, being desperate like that probably turned him off a little.
But it didn't, because I saw shit.
You saw shit, I did not.
No. But I saw a blinky red light in the sky, like an orb.
But not like a satellite, because it was below the clouds.
It was below the clouds.
Right.
I saw the reflection of it on the clouds. It blinked twice and went away.
That's
and
cool.
I went, whoa. And then I saw a streak of like purple-white light.
Cool.
And it couldn't have been a shooting star because this was under the clouds. Mm-hmm. And I went, thanks, aliens. And then I was annoyed because that's all there was.
I didn't see shit.
So if you guys want to know that it works, it do. What
Unless
does
you're
it
me.
mean? I don't know. That's all I got.
Yeah.
I cried because the meditation made me sad. I got kind of pissed at aliens, and then they showed up. The end.
Yeah.
So if you want to try it, I do recommend it because the meditation is actually very beautiful. I really enjoyed it.
Okay.
Sincerely. It's worth doing just for that alone. How nice. Yeah. So moving on, we're going to talk about aliens some more.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So over the past, actually it's been about, I would say, a month or two. In the UK, there have been swarms of what the military and press are calling drones over United States military bases in the UK. And yes, we do have bases in the UK and have since World War II.
We probably have bases in every country there ever was.
Just about, not Russia.
Oh,
obviously
we got assets. It doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, sure. The Pentagon has held a press conference over this, which I'll link to in the description, and said, "I don't know what they are or who's flying them, but they're harmless. It's fine."
But they're not drones, right?
Maybe not.
Okay.
They were so vague. They didn't say shit.
Right.
As of today, there is a criminal investigation ongoing to discover who has piloted these drones, and I'm using air bunnies.
It could be like China or Russia, right?
No, just listen.
Okay.
So the bases may contain or be moving around nuclear weapons due to Russia's recent saber rattling with the war in the Ukraine. Basically what Russia did is they fired ICBM missiles into the Ukraine, but without the nukes attached, just regular explode. And that is definitely a big see what we can do. Nukes, maybe. Shut up, Russia. And
Please,
if you,
no World War.
oh, we're already there.
No.
It's whatever. And if you've had even a passing interest in UFO stuff, it's pretty common knowledge that UFOs super love to fly over bases that have nuclear weapons.
Mm-hmm.
There are hundreds, if not thousands, of reports. There are.
Yeah.
Now, I think it's pretty weird that we're just so blasé about a bunch of drones over our military installations in the UK, where we have nukes,
Right.
during a really tense climate in Russia and Europe in general.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't make much sense to me. It's absolutely illegal to fly drones over these airspaces, and by all rights, they should have been shot down. So let's break down what's going on.
Please, because I have no idea.
Yeah. So starting a couple months ago, all across the US and the UK, there have been sightings of orb-like crafts. So these are what they're calling drones, and they're spheres or orbs.
Okay.
The press and military call them drones. There are tons of videos taken by private citizens and military pilots and commercial pilots. There have been a dramatic uptick in the sightings of these crafts, whatever they may be. They are soundless, they move very fast, ascend to heights that commercial and even military drones can't reach, disappear, and make 90-degree turns, something drones just don't do. In addition, there are swarms of these things. Some pretty interesting video and photos have been released that are just really odd, and I will post them. I will link them in the description.
Mm-hmm.
One of the major areas where these so-called drone swarms have been is the RAF, which stands for Royal Air Force, in Lakenheath. Now, this particular base has restricted airspace and is staffed mostly by U.S. soldiers. It is said that this is the location where the nukes have been moved because of Russia's bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, that is not confirmed. There have been scores of these drones and orb-shaped UFOs over the base, off and on, for weeks, including today.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are most certainly drones. I've watched the videos.
Right.
You can hear them.
Yeah.
Like, they make a buzzy sound. But others definitely are not. The sphere-like objects are completely silent.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot hear them. And no drone is silent. None. Not military drones. None of them are silent. Impossible. In addition to this, at the airport in Manchester, a bluish sphere-like object that had ridges and appeared to be metallic, it dropped down from the sky and hovered over the tarmac. The object was about the size of a mid-sized sedan, like think a Ford Taurus,
Mm-hmm.
and that's pretty...
It's pretty big. It's pretty big. I mean, I know drones are pretty big.
They're not that big.
Yeah.
They're not that big.
I don't know.
And our drones aren't spherical.
Yeah.
It just hovered there, off the ground, and when a security vehicle approached it, it shot up into the sky very fast. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put this out here already. When the Manchester airport was contacted, they're like, I don't know. No, it didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
It was Photoshop. If you look at it,
Uh-huh.
it don't look Photoshopped to me.
I don't know shit. That's what I know.
Over RAF Lakenheath, there were all kinds of crafts spotted. Again, actual drones, spheres, strange lights, triangles. Again, this is a drone-free area. It is absolutely against the law to do this. And what is really weird is there has been no response from the base itself. And part of that is largely blacked out and inactive. I mean, it's not going to... It isn't now, but it was when this started. Like, before we moved the nukes there, it was just very sparsely staffed. And given the sensitive nature of the base, the lack of response by the U.S. and British military is very bizarre.
Yeah. I mean, like, what can they say?
What they say. That they're not shooting them
anything.
down.
Yeah.
They're not saying anything. They're not clarifying. And I just find it really weird because nuclear installations are, let's just say they are Russian or Chinese for fun.
Yeah.
Okay, fuck off. Shoot them down.
Well, that would be a start of World War III, yeah.
No, it wouldn't.
I mean, I don't know.
No, it wouldn't.
I don't know.
No one's in there. No one's getting hurt.
Or at least do something.
They're not doing anything.
Yeah.
Another strange fact is that these drones are in the air for so long that an actual drone would lose battery power and fall to the ground.
See, I just don't know enough about. I don't know anything.
I
about
researched drones today.
drones. I don't know shit about. I mean, military drones could do cool stuff, right?
But let's be clear. They're lightweight.
Yeah.
They're relatively small and compared to an aircraft.
Yeah.
There are some that are small plane size, to be sure. And still, they have to fly at a lower altitude than planes. And this is because their battery will only last 45 seconds if taken any higher. They also lose contact.
Because of the electromagnetic bullshit and stuff? Okay.
Yes. So they can't do it. These drones are seen at airplane height, and they will stay up there for like an hour.
What's airplane height? Like 40,000 feet?
Yeah. Okay. And then they'll drop down from that and just kind of hover around and go back up, come back down.
Being able to do that kind of through wind currents and stuff.
Yes, not only at night, in broad daylight,
Do they have lights on them, do you know?
Okay, so what's really cool is people will always ask, if UFOs are trying to be sneaky snakes, then why do they have all these blinky lights on them and shit? The answer is simple. Due to what we suspect their propulsion works, it's plasma. Like it's just an after effect of their propulsion. It lights up the metal of the craft.
But if it were plasma, then the type of metal of crap, it would be a consistent color, wouldn't it? Like copper is often green when there's a meteorite, yeah?
This isn't, you're conflating meteorites with drones.
No,
and you shouldn't.
I'm just wondering, like, because there's different colors, yeah?
Mostly they are either silver, white, or a bluish silver.
Okay.
There have been a few black ones, but for the most part, I would say silver is the color of most UAP, or white.
Okay, because some of them have like the 1950s colors. Or, I don't know.
They do, but we've been into that too, so we're not going to get into that today.
Yeah.
So yeah, these drones hover for hours, which none do. Mm-hmm. In addition to those weird things, there have been a ton of UFO sightings in the UK and US. A lot. Yeah. So we're going to go first to the American Southwest in Arizona, which has always been plagued by UFOs. There was a swarm of UFOs that originally looked like a single object, but it spread apart, and it was like tons of them.
That's cool.
Yeah. Then shortly after, a swarm of at least 50 UFOs covered 50 to 60 kilometers to fly over Lakenheath, that base again. A commercial drone, like the ones that could, like around the same size as these, cost $13,000.
Yeah, drones are expensive.
And can only make half that distance. Yeah. And there were 50. So just 50 times 13,000. Who would be spending that much money?
Math. No, I can't do that.
There was a UFO captured by a Fox News helicopter in the following days, and it was a fast-moving pale object, kind of like a Tic Tac, is what it looked like to me. I'm not sure where in the U.S. this was, because there are so many of these sightings, it is getting all flimdy-flammed in my brain.
Yeah, I know that UFO TikTok is crazy, but I don't watch them because I'm always wondering what's AI and what isn't. Like, how can you know?
I'm not really interested in that. I go to more like official sources if I can. Yeah. Not that Fox News is official, but it was a live feed.
Okay.
Can't really tamper with that.
No.
Following that, there were several bright objects over Washington, D.C., which blinked in and out and hovered over the Capitol for hours. Wow. For hours.
That's cool.
Now, there are video and picture of it, and people said it was a lens flare, like a reflected objects on the ground. Okay. Except there have been 5 different camera angles that have caught it. Definitely not a lens flare.
Yeah, and those don't last very long.
No, they don't. So there was another orb sighting in North Carolina at the Duke Nuclear Power Plant.
The Duke Nukem Power Plant?
Duke Nuclear, fucker. There have been hundreds of sightings in the U.S. over the last 2 weeks, and I'm not going to outline all of them. These are just some of the better ones that I have found.
Okay.
And all this time, almost every night, these orbs and lights have been over Lakenheath, the base in the UK. To date, there have been 98 UFO sightings in the U.S. alone in 10 days. That is a whole lot. Well, I think it's pretty wild. There are also, it's coming out, getting leaked out of places where the press is kind of, the government controls the press, like China and Russia, but they're having these things too. So it's unlikely to be them, is what I'm saying. So, yeah.
That's a lot of UFOs.
So now let's talk about the crazy rumor about December 3rd.
There's a cool thing that's going to happen in like a day?
2 days.
Today's the 1st?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so apparently UFOs are just aliens are invading.
Oh, that's awesome.
Meanly.
No.
Or maybe not. Okay, and you will see this literally all over TikTok and Reddit. And you might be feeling a little nervous because of all these sightings. I understand.
Mm-hmm.
And here on Merris Monday, we love to believe shit.
Oh, we're here for it.
We're gullible.
Yep.
Naive.
Yep.
Stupid.
Yep.
Dumb as dirt.
Yep.
But I can safely say this one's crap. And I'm going to explain it to you. Okay, so there's this guy, and I'm not going to give his name because it would get him clicks, and he doesn't need any.
Right.
But he has made a bot that predicts things. And sometimes it predicts things accurately. Like Trump's attempted assassination in the summer.
Uh-huh.
It did predict that. This bot predicted that 46 days after Trump appeared on Joe Rogan, his podcast,
Okay.
that a crazy event would occur.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Well, what he thought would occur, according to his bot, is that the deep state, all the liberals
Uh-huh.
and the baby eaters and the
Yeah.
lizard people,
Right.
were going to fucking try to, take over the government again.
Another January 6th, but on December the 3rd or something?
Yes, pretty
Okay,
much.
Okay.
But for whatever reason, 4chan idiots and Reddit mouth breathers thought this meant, surely, that Russia was going to drop a nuke somewhere.
I mean, I don't know. It's really bad right now.
Sure, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
But then that got twisted around into aliens are coming and they're going to Independence Day your grandma.
She sucked, so it's fine.
Your grandma's dead.
Yeah, I know. That's
Both
why I'm
of
not
them.
worried.
Mine is too. They're in hell where they belong.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's the fucking nonsense. I get irritated because I go to find news and report on cool stories about UFOs and stuff, and people will literally take anything they can out of context.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't understand why they do this. It's took me 3 seconds to figure out it was bullshit.
Well,
and I have literally seen it all over
I'm
Reddit
sure.
today.
I hope something cool happens. That'd be rad. That's how I feel.
December 3rd, you can fuck me, okay? You can just
Whoa.
fuck me up.
Whoa. Don't be
get
slutty.
jealous.
Don't be slutty about December 3rd.
I'm going to be a little slutty.
Oh.
Look, I'm going to tell the aliens my butt's right here. Get to
Aw.
probing.
Mm.
Free use probing. Just go to town. Yeah, why not? I want him to come here and do something. Somebody do something. Everything's fucked up.
Yeah.
I've had enough. I don't like the politics that make me afeared for my fucking life. And if one more cunt tells me to calm down, ooh, fine. When they are ruining my entire life and I am like a little matchstick girl in rags somewhere of fleeing from a political oppression, then I will say, fuck you.
Yeah.
And I hope everything's expensive, you cunts.
Right.
But if you don't say that, I love you, and I hope it all works out for us really good.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yay! Okay, so now it's business time. I know this is a short episode, but that's because I've been spending a lot of time researching a crazy Merris Monday for you guys.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, I'm just waiting for more news to come out. I'm happy to tell you what it's about.
Yeah.
It is about the disappearance of Hana Kobayashi, a 30-year-old woman from Hawaii who disappeared weirdly.
Okay.
And there are a shit ton of conspiracy theories about her disappearance.
Yeah.
Her father turned up dead
Wow.
a couple days ago. And it looks like he took his own life, but of course there's more mysteries after that. I want to cut through the crap because I don't like conspiracies in association with missing people because it can hurt the case. So I just want to calmly go down the list and figure out what's really going on. Not
All
like I'm
right.
going to be the great mouse detective or anything.
I was about to say, you sound like the great mouse detective.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's really nice of you, my little Watson.
Yeah. Got some
I'm
cheese.
tubbier than you, though. But I am taller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Can I ask a question? Because we bring up The Great Mouse Detective a lot. If you haven't seen this movie, it's a Disney movie, and it's really cute, actually.
Uh-huh.
Why'd they make the mouse sexy? I struggle with this.
The girl mouse?
No. Basil?
I didn't know he was
excuse
sexy.
me. The Mouse Detective?
Yes, it's a mouse.
Kind
What's
of.
wrong with you?
Well, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm not a furry. I don't like
thought
that.
the girl mouse was a bit hot, the one the stripper mouse, but I mean, I thought she was supposed to be.
Well, maybe we're just being hetero about these mice.
Yeah, do you remember the French one, in the Great Mouse?
Oh, yes. Wasn't her name Babette?
I don't know.
It was something like that.
Yeah.
Or Nadine or
I don't
Nanette.
freaking know.
I'm going to look it up right now.
Oh,
So I want
come
them
on.
to tell you. No, I'm doing it. I want you to tell them about your other podcast.
Well, I have another podcast, and it's called Reality with your host, me, Merris, and my wife, Lillian, over there. And,
it's me.
Yeah. And so it's a podcast about me watching reality television. And as I watch the episode, I write down what I think. And then I read it to you, the tea bags. So what's her name?
Olivia Flaversham.
The hot one or the...
Oh, she's the hot strip.
No, I think that's the little girl one.
Oh, yeah, hold on. Her name is Lady Mouse. Nope, that's the nice one. There's a hot one too. Miss Kitty is her name.
Oh, that's a cat?
She's not a cat. She's a mouse named Miss Kitty.
Oh.
And she's a white mouse with a little can outfit on.
Yeah, that's the hot one.
So you're into the slutty mouse.
Yeah, if we're going to talk hot mice.
She has a twin sister.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Let's see,
Okay.
what was her role in the film?
To be a slutty mouse.
Oh, she sang a really naughty little song in that. Look, why
That's
is
the part I remember.
Why is this mouse cartoon sexually charged?
That's the part I remember.
Yeah, I was just like, this mouse got me feeling unwise. I don't like
but
it.
you like the basil mouse. The
It's
main
because he was
mouse.
clever and sort of gruff and kind of mean a little bit and snooty, and I'm into a man that acts that way. You, for example.
I don't think Basil is a hot mouse.
Well, you're just not gay.
No, I guess not, because I remembered the slutty song.
Oh my god. Also, what is Disney's deal with making anthropomorphic animals kind of horny? Like fucking Robin Hood.
I was about to say Robin Hood's known for this problem.
Them foxes was looking at each other in a way
They
that made
were.
me uncomfortable as
You
a
had
child.
to go to church after watching it.
I'm not going to church.
No, you wouldn't.
Burst into flame. I
Yeah.
walk in there. Okay, I'm sorry I got off on the Great
Hot
Mouse
mice.
Detective. This hot mice are bothering me. I know I'm not the only one. Look, of all what gets me is like of all the things that I'm into secretly, that's the mildest.
Hot mice?
The great, not plural. I like one hot mouse.
Okay.
I hate you. Although the bad guy in that, Radigan.
Is he a hot mouse?
Oh yeah.
Oh my
He's
god.
daddy. He's got
No,
daddy
he's not.
vibes.
No.
Kind of want him and Basil to smooch. I'm gonna write that fan fiction. Anyway, okay, so business time. Christ almighty. My car just
It's broke.
exploded
It
on
broke.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I think
Fuel
it's
injector?
bad, probably, but I'm not a car person. I have to get the
No,
mobile
you get a
mechanic
car
out
man.
tomorrow, and he's really nice, but this is gonna be expensive. So if you want to help me out, all my payment info is in the description. You don't have to. Don't feel pressured. It's the fucking holidays. I understand. But man, I spent literally all of like Thursday and Friday crying hysterically. It was really sucked.
Well, because of me, you can Google some hot mice that you probably forgot about from your childhood.
Okay, it's not really a consolation,
No.
but
Yeah.
at least my turkey was good.
Yeah.
As I cried and salted it with my tears.
Yeah. You brined it.
I brined it with my tears. Anyway, if you want to help, that'd be cool. Otherwise, you could join our Patreon. I am doing cool things there. Go there and look. One of the cool things I'm doing is you can commission an episode that only you hear, just special for you. A special little teabag episode, and you can pick what we talk about. You can pick who's hosting it. It could be me and Merris. It can be me, Merris, and Willow. It can be me and Willow. Or like Merris just by himself.
Yeah.
It can be over just about anything you want.
I'll be
within
your
reason.
monkey.
Huh?
I'll be your monkey.
Yeah, he'll dance.
I'll dance.
He'll put the little fez on.
Yeah.
He's playing the little accordion.
I will.
Little organ grinder. Doop, 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 doop,
I
doop.
sure will.
He'll dance around, yeah.
I'll dance for dollars.
Here's the limitations, though. Maris does not, like, if you want him to review a movie, he doesn't watch, like, slasher, horror, gory things. They upset him.
I
Don't
just
ask.
think they're gross.
Don't ask.
Don't like it.
You can ask me. I'll look at anything. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I've seen Cannibal Holocaust 3 times, once on acid. Fuck you.
Wow, Jesus.
I've seen
We
a
were
Serbian
hard.
film, and I ate Chinese takeout while I was watching it.
I would never.
I just didn't give a shit because it's a movie. It's not real. I'm just not sensitive that way. But mostly we'll review movies. You can pick a true crime case. You can pick a cryptid, a UFO. I don't care what it's about. Weird history. We'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll do it even if I don't want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, torturous. I don't care. So at the top of on our Patreon is a pinned post, and it tells you how to do this, and it's very cool.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
It's very fucking cool.
Yep.
And it has all the instructions of what to do. Our Patreon now has, I think, over 650 hours of content. So you can join. I'm kind of restructuring our Patreon right now. I'm trying to add some cool new stuff. So
That's
check
cool.
that out.
Yum, yum,
It's fun.
yum, yum.
Right now, I am researching. I'm almost done with the notes. But I have done the To Catch a Predator show. I have done the research on why it was really fucking bad and actually ended up doing more harm than good.
Dang.
And Chris Hansen's a piece of shit.
I have heard that, but like, don't tell me why. You know,
I'm not going to tell you why.
No
I'm not
spoiling.
spoilers. In addition, I just wanted to take a break from all the white supremacy. It was making me insane. But don't worry, I'll get back to it. And then our next month's theme, I'm going to announce it.
What is it?
We're doing a first for this podcast.
What?
We are covering only one case in December. 4 episodes, 1 case.
Dang.
And that is the Texas killing fields. And
that sounds awful.
it is awful. It is terrible. And it is still unsolved to this day.
Okay.
So we're going to do a very deep dive into this case. And I'm really excited to be able to cover just one case, especially such a complicated case.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope you guys tune into that. I'm very excited. Okay. That's all I have, unless you have.
No, I got nothing.
Got nothing.
Nothing.
If you're on YouTube, you can like fondle the various buttons.
Fondle him.
Yeah, like the subscribe button. You can like hump it a little bit.
Yeah.
You can like lick the like button.
Talk
blah, blah, blah.
dirty to it.
Talk dirty to me in the comments.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Say, Lillian, how it's really gross that you like Basil the Great Mouse Detective. And I'll go be like, fair.
And
But I'm
you'd
not
be
a
like,
furry.
Hey, Merris,
God
that
damn
mouse
it.
was indeed hot. And I'll be like, yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, tell me in the comments on YouTube. It would really please me if you would tell me which Great Mouse Detective character you'd pork.
Dead. Yeah.
It would just make my day, because my day's been kind of poo. And speaking of poo, on our last episode of
Don't talk
Reality,
about it.
we
Don't
covered the
talk
Hoarders
about
episode. It's just full of shit. It's just full of poop.
Don't
So you might
talk
want
about
to check that out. I'll leave a link in the description box. Otherwise, if all you can do to support this podcast is listen, you know what? Thank you. That is nice.
Thanks.
Thanks. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Us on your social media platform of choice. Linktree/Cruelty has all of the links. Check out our Patreon for exclusive episodes, merch, ad-free episodes, live ghost hunts, and much more. Please be sure to subscribe. New episodes are uploaded weekly. Thank you so much. See you next time. Music and production by Willie B.